I want to be able to smelt a lot of items at once in Minecraft. And the way to do that isn't going to be some fancy super smelter. And that's mostly because I don't know how to make one. This thing is completely useless. The way we're going to do it is with the Tinker's Construct mod. With just this little thing here, I can already smelt 1,872 items at once. But we can go a lot bigger. More specifically, I can go this big and all the way to the build limit. This is going to be pretty big. It's so high up my world is glitching out. This is going to take a painfully long time. It takes me about 2 minutes to place each of these, and I have about 40 of them to place. I'm only halfway done the first side. I think we have a development. I may have just figured out how to do it with commands. And if I'm doing this right, this should fill all of it. What? What on earth? Why is it invisible? Why did you do that? What? Alright, time to fix this, I guess. Okay, so I kind of fixed it, but it seems like it doesn't like me filling in large sections of it at once. So I'll just do it slowly. It'll at least be faster than hand placing. Alright, so the filling isn't working, so I'm gonna have to keep placing it by hand. So that was just a waste. So I think doing the fill commands broke it a bit more than I thought I did. I actually just can't place these blocks here, which may end up being a bit of a problem. I'm gonna try just relogging and see if that helps, but if not, we're just gonna have it be invisible. Hey, relogging worked. So now I'm going to push this a little bit farther and try doing the fill command and then relogging. Editor me here, my audio decided to be funky for the next few clips, so sorry about that. It'll fix itself in about a minute of the video. Okay, so filling and relogging does work, so I just gotta do all of this except invisible, and then relog, and then it should be good. And this time it decided not to be weird and put invisible blocks. And it also just left out a column. This is being very glitchy for some reason. And it's finally almost done. I just gotta add the roof and the lava fuel cell things. It really did not like me placing that last block. This thing is giant. I still need to add the fuel cells. Hopefully 20 of them should be enough. That is 80 buckets of lava, so if that can't smelt everything, I don't know what will. Alright, and it's finally done. Now is it too big? Did I seriously make it too big? It's probably, okay, now it's working, and this is off center. Now it is working, and this is centered, and I'm gonna start chucking in stuff to see how many stacks of iron it can fit. That wasn't enough iron. That was nowhere near enough iron. Okay, we're gonna need a different way to do this. So I've set up a small system here with 2 command blocks. This one will be constantly giving me iron ore. This one will be constantly killing any items on the ground. So I'm gonna flick this lever and then just start doing this until it fills up. And hopefully I can fill it up before it cooks, and then we can tell how much iron I got by how much is cooked. Okay, so the answer to how many items can you smelt at once, so many that you literally don't have time to put them all in. But I'm gonna fill this up anyway to just see if you could theoretically put them all in at once, how many could you smelt at once. Finally, I have filled all of it up. Why are some of them white and some of them orange? Item can't be smelted, but it is smelted. You silly goose. Anyway, now we just gotta wait for them to actually finish smelting. In the meantime, I'm gonna set out some chests so we can count all the iron up. This should be enough chess to at least start us out. Okay, so breaking this, my game didn't like it very much. That was a really bad idea. I might have just crashed my game. We're gonna Alt F4 right now, and that did nothing. Quit. Alt F4. Please. 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 Oh no. Never fear, a simple restart my computer was all it took to fix the problem. Now we're just gonna hope that I can still actually open the world. Let's see what happens. My computer fans are turning on. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We're still good to go. So I've come up with a slightly different idea for measuring this that may or may not work. It may give me a slightly inaccurate number, but the number is going to be so huge, I don't really think it matters much. So how I'm going to figure this out is I looked at how much lava it took to smelt this, and it was about 3.7 buckets. So first of all, to get rid of this, I'm going to use a fill command, which hopefully shouldn't break my game. And look at that. Game unbroken. So now what we are gonna do is we're gonna put another controller back and smelt like a stack of items and see how much lava that takes. So we're at 79.150. Gonna smelt a stack of blocks and see how many we go down. Starting to think this isn't quite how it works because we've gone down quite a few buckets of lava, so I'm thinking it's the time it takes to smelt uses up the lava, so this method of counting isn't gonna work. Alright, my second attempt to do this is see if there's some way I can just look it up on Google. Probably not, but I mean, you never know. Okay, my Google searches brought up no helpful info. And like I can't just do math to count this because you just have to scroll so incredibly slow. But I mean, I'll try, I guess. Yeah, there's just no way I can scroll that much because like I just click it and it turns a thing. So that's not gonna work. We're gonna try this with trusty calculator. So my 3 by 3 by 3, if we put that in, that was 27 blocks, could smelt 1,872 items per second. So if we do that divided by our 72, that's 26 items per block. So this is 11 by 11 by, hold up, let me count this real quick. So it's 252 blocks tall. So if we do 11 times 11 times 252, that gives us that, times our 26, is 792,792 items at once. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.